Matt here from Henry Shine. How are you all going today in isolation? Hope you're going as well as me. So I just finished solving this Rubik's Cube, you'll notice. Now I did that for a reason, not to show off, because it really isn't that hard to solve a Rubik's Cube once you learn how to do it. But the reason why I wanted to start with this one was if you're wanting to learn and find out some information about going digital, it's no different to me learning this. So when I learned this, where did I find all the information? YouTube. I took a few videos that sent me down the wrong direction, but you know, by watching those videos and going step by step, I realized that it was a workflow that I could follow and learn, and hence I can do that. So no different to when you go digital and you want to find out and learn some information. So I remember even 2 years ago when I started this role, on my first interview, I'd been doing research, so I'd already, obviously being a former technician, I already knew certain workflows and what needed to be done, but I just didn't know the digital side and how you do it. So I did watch a few videos coming into the role, but on my first interview, I asked a question:
are there any courses
that I can take? Are there CAD courses, like AutoCAD or anything like that? Or
any free software that I could learn that might help me understand the role? And
doing like a generic CAD course, to tell you the truth, doesn't really assist you, or it wouldn't necessarily help. It might maybe get your head around some ideas of CAD, but a lot of it is going to be what you know, and then a lot of it's to do with workflows. So not too dissimilar to learning out the patterns of this. It's just learning out the pattern of the software of what you need to do for each step. And once you learn each step, obviously it's pretty easy to do. So my advice would be to anyone that's looking to go digital would be
use YouTube, Facebook, definitely a manufacturer's website as well as your three main sources, as well as obviously
those resellers.
And I'm going to take you through some of the pages that I've learned a lot on over the last 2 years. So now when I first started, each manufacturer gave me manufacturer training. So I got training from 3Shape, Trios, Dental System, the Ortho software. Once again, sorry about my kids. It's okay. I think we can all understand we're all in the same basket now. So I had my training with 3Shape, I had my training with Planmeca, you know, the 3D printers, so Sega, Nextdent, Formlabs, VHF, Roland's. I had my official training across a full spectrum, so I had a full training, and each training, sorry, I can put up with my kids, but guys, please.
Try and be a little bit more quiet and respectful that Daddy's trying to work, okay?
Thank you. So anyhow, getting back into it, I'm going to show you the pages that are really helpful, and if you are thinking about going digital, these are the places where you can really learn. Like, to give you an idea, the 3Shape lab software Facebook page, there's over 25,000 users worldwide, so you can jump on there and you can use all of their wisdom. So if you get stuck on a workflow, or you want to know about a certain workflow, or you want to ask something about the software, there's someone around the world that can answer at any time almost. It's really good. Planmeca have got, I think, over 3,500 worldwide users on their Facebook page, which you can learn heaps from. And to give you an idea, one of the the key people on their Facebook page, Wally Rene, who's posting up videos non-stop and workflows. He won Best Digital Dentist in the World, I believe. He posted up not that long ago. He won an award. Now he's on there giving you advice, giving you tips, giving you workflows, telling you how to do staining, how to design, how to like if you don't think, you know, I mean, locally you can kind of learn so much off us. We can teach you so much, and obviously 3Shape locally will hold courses. But when you've got people worldwide, which are like the best users in the world, that are on that platform giving you advice, giving you help, you know, join those pages and literally you'll learn so much, and you'll see what everyone's doing on there. I cannot say highly enough. Join those pages, even if you don't have Facebook, which, you know, Facebook's a devil, I understand. You know, not everyone's wanting to join Facebook, but I definitely suggest to join these. Just sign up to Facebook just for these pages. You don't have to look at your news feed, you just jump onto the user group and you can start watching what everyone else is doing, and you can learn so much. All right, so enough of looking at my face. I'm going to flick you onto the screen, and then I'm going to take you through some of the pages, and then what I'm going to try and do in the comments, I'm going to write in the comments what would be the links to all of these pages, so that then you can just click on them yourself. I just have to get everyone to A-OK it. Let's get into it, and I'll show you the pages. So this is the first page. So this is a Planmeca Fit user group. So this is one where I've learnt heaps of information regarding to Planmeca. Mainly, I will say Wally Rene and some of the Mike Young, one of the users there as well. Some of these guys are doing full implant cases. They're posting up their cases, explaining how they're doing things. It's a really awesome page where you can learn so much about the Planmeca product. So scrolling down, we've got a few bits and pieces relating to, you know, full arch cases that people have done. You know, there's a fair bit to do with masks during because of the virus, and then obviously there's a whole heap of things to do with videos and cases that they're explaining. Never mind that. To do with prepping angles and how to get surgical guides. So there's a whole heap of really information. There I was the other day. I posted up something as well. So there's a lot of good talk about, you know, what's available and whatnot, and what you can do. So staining tutorials and a whole heap of stuff like that. So that's a Planmeca page. I strongly, I'll try and speak properly, strongly advise you join that if you're wanting to look at doing chairside and learning a whole heap of information. So the other one, Trios Study Club. I love the picture of that one. So this is 7,500, basically 7,500 worldwide users that are using Trios scanners. So if this is your world and you want to learn about Trios scanners, I'll definitely jump on here, and there's heaps and heaps and heaps that you can learn across the board about. Once again, there's a fair bit of masks and how to create your masks and stuff like that. But once again, a really helpful page. It gives you, sorry about my children again, really helpful page, giving you tips and techniques and how to do certain things. So that's a 3Shape Trios page. Now 3Shape also have a 3Shape study group that's relating to the lab. So over 26,000 worldwide members. This is once again an amazing page. I'll definitely be joining this study group because you'll learn so much by going digital by being on this. So this is more lab related. I always advise that if you are looking at buying a Trios, like this page as well, because what you get to see is you get to see where people have failed, and you get to make error. Well, you know, like when I was a technician, I used to say that you'd become a really good technician by making a lot of mistakes. So this page here, there's a lot of stuff that they talk about, and people have made certain mistakes on scans or whatnot. You get to see all of it. So you're learning from other people's potentially stuff ups or you know, mishaps, and it makes you a better dentist by understanding the lab aspect of what's needed, not just a Trios on the scanning. You're seeing it from the other side. So I wouldn't suggest to be asking Trios questions on this page. I'll be asking Trios questions on the Trios Study Club page. But once again, this is a really great study group where you can learn heaps about going digital. Itero themselves have their own page. So the Itero intraoral scanner. So this is stuff that Itero are posting up about a lot, and people are asking a lot of questions as well. So this is definitely an Itero page that you can, this isn't a group so much as just a page, but you can definitely look at the stuff that they're posting up. There's nearly close to 15,000 people that follow this page worldwide. So it is definitely a handy one to jump on and get updates and watch certain videos and whatnot as well. That's the practice side, so the clinical side, apart from the obviously the 3Shape Lab. So some other really good pages is this one I love, the Asiga Dental Experts. So this Dental Experts page essentially takes you all the way through Asiga, tips and techniques. Some really good, once again, there's going to be a lot of 3D printing on a handful of the last posts. It takes you through dentures. There's been other posts and studies that are relating to orientation, of how you should orientate certain objects. You know, you're getting to see worldwide what different labs are using and what materials they're loving. and a whole heap of information on, you know, because of this particular page, I've found out that you can use a dental model as a way to cast. So you don't even necessarily need to use DentaCast. You can use different materials that people use around the world rather than your specific material. So there's some really cool stuff that you can learn. I'm not going to say that's like a workflow that I'd endorse, but you know, there's been a lot that I've learned off this Asiga Dental page. The NextDent user group, really good. So basically the people that are in charge of NextDent started this up. There's over 6,000 members worldwide. So the good thing about this group is the people that run NextDent and work for NextDent that are in charge of certain labs as well. You know, they're posting up their tips and techniques. They're taking you through how to do certain things on here, orientation. They're implementing new software all the time. So they're always showing you, you know, on this page, what's possible and what you can do. And obviously when certain like tips and techniques, when someone's like, why is this happening? Well, there's always like 5 to 10 people on a post saying you're doing X, Y, Z. So, and you can post that up when you're running late and you're at, you know, working from your lab at 9 o'clock at night, as techs usually are, you know, trying to get stuff out for the next day, you know, and you've got a problem and all of a sudden you can post up on here at 9 o'clock at night and you'll get a response because someone's on there in America or somewhere around the world at that point in time that can easily answer a question. Like the NextDent, Formlabs have their own page as well. So once again, you can see over 8,000 users worldwide of the Formlabs. So this is obviously the dental group, so it's more, you know, aimed at the dental rather than just a hobbyist. But there's some really good, once again, a lot of masks and stuff like that. But once again, heaps of really good information on that one. So for me, they're the pages that I use and go to. There's also a VHF page, a Roland page as well. So they're really good pages to jump on. But what I was just going to quickly show you, I was going to show you some of the scanner, the manufacturing companies that produce the scanners have also got learning videos and tutorial videos. So 3Shape Communicate. So this is 3Shape's Communicate's kind of like their Facebook page. So you can sign up here, you can create an account, and then once you've created an account, you'd use those logins to come into their area called Community. So once you're on Community, let's just quickly log in. Okay, so once we go into 3Shape Community, you can see there's just got your Trios Get Started. There's a welcome kit that you can order. There's also forums, so you can come up and go into the Knowledge Center, let's say go into the clinic, and you can find out heaps and heaps of information on here. There's a forum on there as well. So heaps of things that you can do, general topics, people are asking questions, you know, worldwide once again. That's 3Shape's area that they use to help people learn information. Planmeca have their own, so they've got these training ones here. So if we come into their training, you can click on here and they've got these training portals. So Learn to Train, expert webinars. So there's some obviously in some different languages and English worldwide, obviously. But there's a whole heap of information on here that you can use, whether it be to do with imaging, dental units, CAD/CAM, software, blah, 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 blah. So you can find all that out. And then Itero have their own training and support as well. So you can come down and go into their training videos and they can show you certain videos. So you can learn, as you can see, you can learn so much online. So I'd strongly suggest that if you are wanting to learn about going digital, jump on these pages, like them, join the groups, and then literally you are going to learn so much before you even buy the scanner that when the person like myself comes along and does a training, you're going to be an expert already, and you're going to, which I still want you to listen to my training, I will say, but you will learn so much and you'll understand so much about the principles of scanning and what it takes to get a good scan, and it will make your integration into going digital so much better. I'll wrap it up here. I'll include the links in the comments if I can, or maybe in the description of the video, and then hopefully you guys have got something out of this, or if you haven't yet, by looking at those pages you will. All the best, guys. Enjoy your time and good luck. Take care and stay safe. Bye.